Hey, good morning. Let's go over today's trade plan. So in the overnight session, we saw the market balancing within a range, and then off the non-farm payroll report, we saw a breakout from that range to the upside. And at this point, heading into the open, we're going to be watching to see whether that breakout actually continues to hold. So if the buyers are going to maintain this short-term control from the overnight breakout attempt, then you want to see it holding above 24.11 quarter and definitely above 07 half to 09 half. A break below 24.11 quarter and 07 half to 09 half would signal a failed breakout attempt, and at that point control could shift, at least on the smaller time frame, from the buy side to the sell side, and that could lead to a move down into 2400 quarter to 2402 quarter, where buyers could be active, and it would also open the door for testing the 96 half naked VPOC and possibly the 92 to 94 support, where again responsive buyers can step in. So right now off the open, it's really just going to be about whether this overnight breakout attempt can hold. If we can hold above 11 quarter, and ideally it doesn't even come back to 11 quarter, but as long as we can hold the breakout, then on the upside we have initial resistance at 24.20 quarter to 22 quarter. That is still technically an area where we could see some profit taking and some selling on first test. But if we're seeing broad market strength and sustained upside momentum, then eventually the market could even head higher into 26 to 28. But the main area of resistance on the day time frame is going to be 20 quarter to 22 quarter, and we'd have to see some pretty decent strength in real time in order for the buyers to break through the 20 quarter, 22 quarter zone. And if they can do that, then we can go up to 26.28, and that's another spot where sell side could be active. And beyond that, we have resistance at 32 quarter and 35 to 37, although you would need a lot of volume and momentum to get there, and you'd also be exhausting the range. So the higher probability zone that has potential to get tested today is 20 quarter to 22 quarter. After that, as long as we are seeing strength and some continued and sustained upside momentum, then perhaps we can test 26.28. But given that it's Friday and we're heading into a weekend, it's unlikely that we're going to see any major upside beyond 26 to 28. So the high odds objective would be 20 quarter, 22 quarter, and then beyond that is really a bonus, and we would have to see a lot of strength in real time in order for the market to test 26.28. But it is a possibility. And then on the downside, we don't want to see ES getting back below 11 quarter. If it does, then the breakout attempt from the overnight session becomes invalidated, and if we take out 07 half to 09 half, then it's completely a failed breakout, and we can go down into 2400 quarter to 02 quarter, perhaps fill the gap at 99.75. And then if we're seeing excess weakness on the day time frame and some sustained downside momentum, then perhaps we can test some of those lower areas of support. But 2400 quarter to 02 quarter is valid support until broken, and that is a spot where buyers could be active on first test, and in the event that we go lower, we start testing stronger support at 92.94 and 89.75, and those are again very good spots for buyers to be active. So those are the main ideas heading into the open. Let's see if the buy side can hold ES above 11 quarter. That'll help us establish our immediate bias off the open, and we'll take it from there.